Welcome to Amazing Life 1-2 channel guides. Today you watching Winona Ryder, American actress, lifestyle biography and beautiful photos. I hope you enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe channel. Thank you for watching video. Your favorite actress, model, singer, celebrity biography, photos, images. If you want to see, please comment. Starting. Nickname Noni. Gender female. Age 51 years old in 2023. Date of birth October 29, 1971. Real name Winona Laura Horowitz. Profession actress. Nationality American. Birthplace Olmsted County, Minnesota, U.S. Religion Buddhism. Zodiac sign Scorpio. Height, weight and physical stats. Body measurements 3'6", inches. Body type slim. Height 5 feet 3.5 inches 1.61 meters. Weight 53 kilograms 117 pounds. Waist 24 inches. Hair color dark brown. Eye color dark brown. Shoe size 7. U.S. Winona Ryder. Education. College. Kenilworth Junior High School. Petaluma High School. American Conservatory Theater. Winona Ryder. Career. Profession. Actress. Net worth. $18 million. Family and relatives. Father. Michael Horowitz. Mother. Cynthia Palmer. Brother. Jubal Palmer. Uri Horowitz. Sister. Sunyata Palmer. Marital status. Married. Husband. Scott McKinley Hahn M. 2011. No of children. Winona Ryder. Favorites. Favorite movie. Grey Gardens. Favorite food. Oriental flavored ramen noodles. Favorite books. The Catcher in the Rye biography. Winona Laura Horowitz, born October 29, 1971, known professionally as Winona Ryder, is an American actress. She is the recipient of several awards, including a Golden Globe Award, and has been nominated for 2 Academy Awards. She is known for taking on quirky roles in her earlier films, after which she went on to play more prominent roles in the 1990s. After Ryder's film debut in Lucas 1986, she gained attention with her performance in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice 1988. She further rose to prominence with major roles in Heathers 1989, Mermaids 1990, Edward Scissorhands 1990, and Bram Stoker's Dracula 1992. She garnered critical acclaim and 2 consecutive Academy Award nominations for her portrayals of socialite Mae Welland in Martin Scorsese's The Age of Innocence 1993 and Jo March in the 5th film adaptation of Little Women 1994. Her other films during this period were Reality Bites 1994, How to Make an American Quilt 1995, The Crucible 1996, Alien Resurrection 1997, Celebrity 1999, and Girl, Interrupted 1999, which she also executive produced. In 2002, Ryder starred in the critically panned box office hit Mr. Deeds, after which her career declined and she took a break from films. In 2009, she returned in the high-profile film Star Trek. In 2010, she was nominated for 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards, as the lead actress in the television film When Love Is Not Enough, the Lois Wilson story, and as part of the cast of Black Swan. She also reunited with Burton for Frankenweenie 2012. She has starred as Joyce Byers in the Netflix science fiction horror series Stranger Things 2016-present, for which she has received Golden Globe and Screen Actors Guild nominations, and in 2020, she starred in the HBO drama miniseries The Plot Against America. Ryder's personal life has received significant media attention. Her relationship with Johnny Depp in the early 1990s and a 2001 arrest for shoplifting were both subjects of tabloid journalism. She has been open about her personal struggles with anxiety and depression. In 2000, Ryder received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Early life. Winona Laura Horowitz was born on October 29, 1971, in Winona, Minnesota, to Cynthia Palmer née Eistes and Michael D. Horowitz. Her mother is an author, video producer and editor, and her father is an author, editor, publisher and antiquarian bookseller. He also worked as an archivist for psychologist Timothy Leary, who was Ryder's godfather. Her father is from a Ukrainian Jewish and Romanian Jewish family, and Ryder has described herself as Jewish. Most of her family on her father's side were killed in the Holocaust. The original family name, Tomchin, was changed to Horowitz when her father's family immigrated to the United States. Growing up, She visited her paternal grandparents in Brooklyn for Passover every year. Named after her hometown, Ryder was given her middle name, Laura, because of her parents' friendship with Laura Huxley, Ryder Aldous Huxley's wife. Her stage name derives from Mitch Ryder, a soul and rock singer of whom her father was a fan. Ryder's father is an atheist and her mother is a Buddhist. Ryder has a younger brother, Yuri, named in honor of the first man in space, Yuri Gagarin, and two older half-siblings from her mother's prior marriage, half-brother Jubal Palmer and half-sister Sunyata Palmer. Ryder's family friends were her godfather Timothy Leary, the Beat Movement poets Allen Ginsberg and Lawrence Ferlinghetti, and the science fiction novelist Philip K. Dick. In 1978, when Ryder was 7 years old, she and her family relocated to Rainbow, a commune near Elk, Mendocino County, California, where they lived with 7 other families on a 300-acre, 120 hectares plot of land. As the remote property had no electricity or television sets, Ryder began to devote her time to reading and became an avid fan of J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye. When she was 10, Ryder and her family moved to Petaluma, California. During her first week at Kenilworth Junior High, she was bullied by children who mistook her for an effeminate boy. Ryder's bullying experiences continued through high school. When she achieved early film success with Beetlejuice, I remember thinking, ooh, it's like the #1 movie. This is going to make things great at school. But it made things worse. They called me a witch. In 1983, 12-year-old Ryder enrolled at the American Conservatory Theater in nearby San Francisco, where she took her first acting lessons. During the same year she nearly drowned, which caused her to develop aquaphobia. This psychological trauma caused later problems with the underwater scenes in Alien Resurrection, 1997, some of which had to be reshot numerous times. In 1989, Ryder graduated from Petaluma High School with a 4.0 GPA. Ryder has stated that her natural hair color is brown, but she was really blonde as a kid, and when she was 11 or 12 she started dyeing her blonde hair blue and purple. At the time of her audition for the 1986 film Lucas, her hair had been dyed black and the filmmakers asked her to keep it. Career: 1985-1990, early roles and breakthrough. Winona was so smart. She was 15, she turned 16 on the movie. She was a prodigy. From a very young age, she was an old soul. She really got the words and the imagery. She had watched tons of old movies. She was really sophisticated intellectually. She had the beauty of Veronica. She had the intelligence. She was just the perfect anti-Heather. Denise D. Novi, producer of Heathers. In 1985, Ryder sent a videotaped audition, where she recited a monologue from the novel Franny and Zoe by J.D. Salinger, to appear in the film Desert Bloom. Although the role went to Annabeth Gish, writer-director David Seltzer noticed her talent and cast her in his film Lucas 1986 about a boy called Lucas Corey Hyam and his life at high school. Shot in the summer of 1985, the film co-starred Charlie Sheen and Carrie Green with Ryder playing Rena, one of Lucas's friends at school. When asked how she wanted her name to appear in the credits, she suggested Ryder as her surname because a Mitch Ryder album that belonged to her father was playing in the background. Ryder's next film was Square Dance 1987, where her teenage character creates a bridge between two different worlds, a traditional farm in the middle of nowhere and a large city. She won acclaim for the performance, with the Los Angeles Times calling it a remarkable debut. Both films, however, were only marginally successful. Commercially, after seeing her in Lucas, director Tim Burton decided to cast Ryder in his film Beetlejuice 1988. In the film, she plays goth teenager Lydia Dietz. Lydia's family moves to a haunted house populated by ghosts played by Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin and Michael Keaton. Lydia quickly finds herself the only human with a strong empathy toward the ghosts and their situation. The film was a success at the box office, and Ryder's performance and the overall film received mostly positive reviews from critics. Years later, she commented, "I did Beetlejuice, and it was a big movie, but it didn't help my high school experience. In fact, it made it worse. I was a freak and a witch." Also in 1988, Ryder appeared in the film 1969 where she played the character Beth, the girlfriend of Kiefer Sutherland and sister of Robert Downey Jr., protagonists, protesters and flower children against the Vietnam War. Personal life. Ryder maintains homes in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Williamsburg in New York City. Although she was raised in a secular household, she identifies as Jewish. She has experienced anti-Semitism in the past. She suffers from insomnia, and has been a victim of stalking. She credits her career to director Tim Burton. Ryder has been involved in philanthropic work for the American Indian College Fund since her 20s, which sends low-income Native Americans to universities. Relationships. Ryder was engaged to actor Johnny Depp for 3 years beginning in July 1990. She met him at the Great Balls of Fire premiere in June 1989, and they began dating 2 months later, when she was 17 and he was 26. From 1993 to 1996, she dated Soul Asylum band member Dave Pirner. She dated Matt Damon from 1998 to 2000, and she has been in a relationship with Scott McKinley Hahn since 2011. Polly Klaas. In 1993, Ryder offered a reward in the hope that it would lead to the return of kidnapped child Polly Klaas. Klaas lived in Petaluma, the same town where Ryder grew up. Ryder offered a $200,000 reward for the 12-year-old kidnapped victim's safe return. After the girl's death, Ryder starred as Jo in the 1994 film adaptation of Little Women by Louisa May Alcott and dedicated her performance to Klaas's memory, as Little Women was one of Klaas's favorite novels. During a sentencing hearing related to the 2001 shoplifting incident, Ryder's attorney, Mark Garrigus, referred to her work with the Polly Klaas Foundation and other charitable causes. In response, Deputy District Attorney Anne Rundle said, "What's offensive to me is to trot out the body of a dead child." Ryder was visibly upset at the accusation and Rundle was admonished by the judge. Outside the courthouse, Polly's father Mark Klaas defended Ryder and expressed outrage at the prosecutor's comments. 2001 arrest. On December 12, 2001, Ryder was arrested on shoplifting charges in Beverly Hills, California, accused of stealing $5,500 worth of designer clothes and accessories at a Saks Fifth Avenue department store. She signed 2 civil demands in the security offices of the store, before she was arrested by the Beverly Hills Police Department, binding her to pay for the stolen and surrendered merchandise, as permitted under California's statute for civil recovery for shoplifting. Los Angeles District Attorney Stephen Cooley assembled a team of 8 prosecutors and filed 4 felony charges against her. Ryder hired noted celebrity defense attorney Mark Garrigus. Negotiations failed to produce a plea bargain at the end of summer 2002. Joel Mowbray from National Review noted that the prosecution was not ready to offer her a no-contest plea on misdemeanor charges. She was accused of using drugs during the trial, including oxycodone, diazepam, and Vicodin without valid prescriptions. She was convicted of grand theft, shoplifting, and vandalism but was acquitted on the charge of burglary. In December 2002, she was sentenced to 3 years of probation, 480 hours of community service, $3,700 in fines, and $6,355 in restitution to the Saks Fifth Avenue store, and she was ordered to attend psychological and drug counseling. On June 18, 2004, Superior Court Judge Eldon Fox reviewed Ryder's probation report and noted that she had served 480 hours of community service, and the felonies were reduced to misdemeanors. She remained on probation until December 2005. Ryder explained to Interview magazine that the incident occurred during a difficult time in her life when she was clinically depressed. She also stated the heavy pain-killing medication that a physician practicing quackery had prescribed for her significantly clouded her judgment.